Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing something very new and scary for me. I'm going to an anime convention. I don't know anime. This is going to be very interesting. I'm here at Anime Los Angeles for my first time ever. I also have been to like very few conventions, mostly just Emerald City Comic Con. So I'm doing something just like totally new to me. I went and I picked up my badge last night, and I am going to be competing in the Masquerade this weekend as well, which is my first time competing in a Masquerade style competition. I've never even seen a Masquerade style competition live before. So we're going to see how this goes. I will be wearing Felicity then, but I am wearing Peaches and Cream Barbie now. And of course, I will show you around the con. I'll show you the artist alley. I'll show you everything new to me, and I will show you all the cosplays. So let's go to Anime Los Angeles. It's a Rogue Curly cosplay. And Gingy Stitch. You're in it too.
Look at us.
They're Bluey and other Bluey. Bandit and Bluey.
He's my dad today.
That's weird.
Daddy.
We are in the artist's alley right now. So I just made my purchase of the con in Artist Alley here at Cutie Pie. All of Q's art is so cute. I'll show you what I got in a little bit. It's all foxes. Everything I bought was all foxes, but definitely go give Q a follow. I've just finished going through Artist Alley. There was a lot of rows. I kind of feel like it's smaller than Emerald City Comic Con, but it might be close to the same size. So now we're gonna look at the rest of the expo floor. I did make two purchases, the one that I showed you at Cutie Pie, and then I also got a chip like badge extender thingy where you can like pull out and clip it onto things. So I had wanted one of those because I used to have one and mine broke. So actually that was perfect. And it was Chip, which is my favorite Disney character, or at least my favorite animated Disney character, like cute. Yeah, anyway. So most of the stuff here honestly has not been for me because it's all anime stuff. I don't know it. There has been some booths with like cute things in it, like Cutie Pie, or like there's been some others with cats and stuff. And then that one where I got Chip had little badge holders that were some Disney characters, so that was nice to see. That's been the only Disney characters I've seen, and normally that's my go-to at like Emerald City is to find merch with Disney characters on it, or like Thumbelina, or you know, whatever. And there's none of that here. So yeah, my wallet will be happy. We'll see if there's more in the non-Artist Alley area, but so far I've just been kind of going through pretty quickly. I found the Disney art. This was one of my favorite booths at Comic-Con actually last year. I got a keychain and almost got a whole bunch of other stuff. So this is going to be very tempting. Oh right, I got the mouse pad last year too. So I'm very excited to see this booth here, right here. This is Vanessa's booth, and she has amazing art. I recognized her from Seattle. I'll link to her Instagram down in the description too. And her friend Emily does the crochet. And it was really cool to see her here. Normally, when I see her in Seattle, because this is a Seattle artist, she has these huge textured paintings that just take your breath away. But it is so cool to see her here. I found a cosplay that is A, gorgeous, and I know what it is. It's Cinderella. This is Foxy's Enchanted, and oh my gosh, so sparkly, so beautiful. You really look fantastic. Look at the ruffles here. Like, oh my gosh. That is fantastic. How many layers are in that?
15.
15 layers?
15 layers.
Wow. This is Lord Griffin. He is a great horned owl. Look how absolutely gorgeous he is. Thank you for being here, Lord Griffin. This must be hard with a lot of people watching you. Can I get your back there too? You're so beautiful. This is Lady Margaret. She is a Harris hawk. Hi, Lady Margaret. Oh, you're lovely. Look at those wings. You look so strong. This is Goblin. He is a western screech owl, and he is so tiny, but he is fully grown. What kind of food does he go for? Still rodents?
Insects.
Insects.
He's able to fit in his mouth. So
Okay.
definitely mosquitoes, definitely some things that he's able to grasp and catch.
Not any rodents.
No, not
He's too small.
It would be way too small. You see his beak?
Yeah.
We would literally have to like unhinge his jaw.
Oh, sure.
So he's mostly an insectivore.
Wow. How old is he?
He's right around 4 or 5 years old.
4 or 5. Okay.
He's a fully grown male. The females are usually a little bit more bigger.
Oh, really?
And fun fact about their name, they don't actually screech.
Oh.
They actually make more of a krilling sound, if that makes sense.
Okay.
If you go on YouTube, you're able to find out what sounds they make, and it's super cute. Only on specific occasions can they really screech.
Okay. He's so beautiful. Okay, that was honestly so cool to see. I did not expect there to be amazing birds of prey here at Anime LA. They're outside and they're bringing different birds each of the days too. So they said tomorrow there's going to be a barn owl out here, but that definitely brightened my day. That was really, really cool. I have now finished the floor. I went to a panel. I showed you a tiny clip, hopefully, of that panel, but it was about how to compete in cosplay masquerades. It made me more nervous and I want to go practice more. So I am actually going to probably go back to the hotel at this point, get out of cosplay. I need to run over to FedEx to pick up my build book that I sent over there yesterday. And I am probably going to eat food, maybe nap, and definitely practice my cosplay, this masquerade skit, just so that I feel a little bit more comfortable with things. So that's probably my ALA day 1 done. But after doing Disneyland a couple of days ago and the Fabric District yesterday, I am feeling kind of beat and I'm feeling very peopled out and I need some alone time. So I will probably, unless I see anything else cool on my way to the hotel, I will probably see you tomorrow. Also, I really haven't been filming cosplays for you because I have no idea who most people are. So that was why you got to see Cinderella. I did spot a Snow White from across the crowd. I have seen a Maleficent go by, and I think a couple of Alices. I've known who no one else is. So I am definitely out of my element here at Anime LA. I am all ready for day 2 of Anime Los Angeles now. I'm wearing my Anna Frozen Fever costume. This is a really old cosplay. I can't even remember when exactly I made this, but I think it was like 2016 or something like that. But I did just do the wig, which I thought looked good in the mirror. I don't love how it's looking on camera. It's looking very like small and tight on camera. Hopefully that looks better in person, but I like how it came out. I'm trying to show you the side view. We'll see if that worked. And I am going to go see if Curly's over at her signing. I think that's what she's doing right now. So I'm going to go say hi to her there. I also need to figure out where all of the masquerade stuff is. So I need to go scope that out because tonight I have my pre-judging at like 6:20. And so I need to be in Felicity for that. So I'm not going to be wearing Anna for super long. I have a panel that I'm wanting to go to at like, I think 1 o'clock about building armor, because I've never done that before. And then I figure I'm probably going to just come back here afterwards, get something to eat, and change into Felicity and figure out her hair, because I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing for her hair yet. So it's 11 a.m. now. Let's go over and head to Anime Los Angeles. Okay, I followed all of the signs to Akibara Seaside, which was really helpful. They had signs all over the floor outside. And I followed those to my check-in area. So I am checked in for the masquerade. And now I'm going to go see if I can find Curly. I think I know where I'm going later for prejudging and for all of the stuff tomorrow, so that should be good. Curly is in her element, signing and meeting people over at her meet and greet, which is really cute. It's neat that they're doing that. I think Yaya Han's over next to her, and I'm not sure who all the other people are. I've come up to the 3rd floor just to give a little view to you guys of the atrium area. Seems like lots of cosplayers down there. I have seen a couple of Disney cosplayers today. There was a Jasmine and an Aladdin when I was walking in. And, oh wow, look at that big white dress there. I think she's a unicorn. That's cool. And I think I saw Jessica Rabbit and an Ariel earlier too while I was trying to find the registration. But everyone looks really cool. I just have no idea what they're cosplaying as. Okay, so I've done something probably silly, but because I've been feeling a little anxious and stuff, I decided to buy a Pop Mart figure here, and it's the Winnie the Pooh set, and I am going to unbox it here with you. So this is the one. I like literally all but one in here, so I'm hoping that I don't get the one, but they said that I might be able to trade it out with them if I do get the one, so fingers crossed. But let's go ahead and unbox my little Winnie the Pooh Pop Mart figure. Okay, what's really funny is that this was literally the one that I wanted least, but I don't know, he's actually kind of cute. I knew that that would happen though. I knew I'd get the one that I wanted least. I might ask if I could trade for the one in their display, because the one in their display was the Rue one, and I don't know, like this isn't, I think, a Winnie the Pooh character, because there's no sheep in there as far as I know, but I mean, he is cute. I have found Tammy and Gray, that Kostama and Built by Gray, and they are going to be in the Masquerade with me, which I'm very, very thankful for because it will make me feel more comfortable. Yay! But they look amazing. Spin for me. Spin. Spin. Yay! Oh my gosh, that sweep. And Steph has taken me under her wing, which is good because I was feeling scared and lonely. Yay! Yay! So Tammy somehow has to get this whole dress tucked up into her coat for a reveal. Does it snap in place?
Snaps.
Wow. Snaps and magnets. This is going to be very cool. How many snaps are there total?
There's
6.
6 up here. Yeah, 6 or 7 up here, and then like 8 or 9 down below for the petticoat.
Okay.
It goes into like 2.
Oh, I see. So you've got the back. After hanging out with Steph and Tammy and Gray, I am feeling much better and much more at ease about things. I am going to go try and catch the second half of that panel that I was talking about this morning about like armor making, I think it was. And then I'm going to go get changed into Felicity. Lauren looks so cute. And you said this is from Arietti, right? What's the character name? Or is it Arietti? Arietti. I love the giant pin and the huge clip, which she 3D printed in her hair. Adorable. Dresses and capes, of course. I found Elsa. I found my sister. This is Jennifer as Elsa, Jennifer Lidicay, and she looks gorgeous. Can you get her full Elsa in there? Look at that. Ready for the Coronation Day. Happy Coronation Day.
I modeled it off of a colonial thing. And so I made it where the skirt is also colonial would have
You got the pockets?
Yep.
Perfect.
So I needed pockets. I got my pocket.
Yep, I will be wearing colonial later today, actually.
Nice. Yeah. But yeah, and then I was specifically looking for fabric that looks like
Kind of burlappy.
yeah,
It looks perfect.
but it's not actually burlap.
Yeah, it's soft.
Yeah, it is soft,
Nice.
and then this is just cotton.
Nice. Do a little turnaround for me. We got the full look. Yes. Love it. Good job, Michelle.
Thank you.
I have just had lunch from one of the food trucks that are parked outside the seaside room thing, kind of where the seaside building meets the other building. And now I'm going to head back over to the hotel and start getting into Felicity for my prejudging. And I've got, I think, about 3 hours until I have to be back for that, or a little bit over. So I should be able to take it nice and leisurely and just be calm and get all ready for prejudging. Oh, and also they let me trade my poo Hotmart guy out. So I've got the Roo one now. He's so cute. Okay, it's 5:30. I am all dressed in Felicity. I've done something to my hair. It's pretty similar to what I did for the 18th Century Costumers of Color Global Salon back in October. Funnily enough, my hair has now faded enough that it doesn't match the wig that I purchased. And that's what happens with red hair dye in like 2 weeks. So this is my old reliable, my wig that is like Joe and Rose and so many other things. And she's working again for Felicity here. So let's grab my stuff and go over to prejudging. Okay, I have just finished prejudging. I feel like it went okay. We'll see. I did, and one of the judges clocked it too. I did feel my shoe buckles catch on my hem on the way over, and sure enough, it ripped out a tiny piece of my hem. So I might try and fix that before tomorrow, but it's probably just going to rip it out more too, because these American Duchess shoes are honestly not good. Like, they are falling completely apart, and they have been since I got them. Anyway, the prejudging I think went well, and I am now going to go get out of cosplay, back over at the hotel, and then I think a group of us are going for dinner. And so this basically is the end of day 2. Tomorrow I'm going to take you along with me to all of the Masquerade stuff. I don't think I'm going to be doing much past the Masquerade. I have to be basically already or almost already in this before even the 10 a.m. meeting, because that meeting, they said, is 40 minutes long, and then I have my tech rehearsal at noon, and I really do want to be in full cosplay for that. And then I have a photo shoot at like 1 something. So it's going to be like bang, bang, bang. And then we have to be back by like 5 something for the actual costume contest, the actual masquerade. So should be fun, should be exciting. I've got several friends in it too, so that's going to be really awesome just to be hanging out that whole time. But yeah, here goes nothing. Welcome to Saturday. It's Masquerade Day. As you can see, I am back in Felicity, and we've just had our meeting. And I think it's going to be about an hour or so until my tech time, and then I've got like another hour and a half or so break until my photo shoot time, and then I've got like a longer break before we all have to be back for the show. So I'm honestly mostly gonna probably hang out near where everything's going on today. This is the seaside area, and that way I don't have to walk very far, and I really have nothing to do anyway besides like this stuff because I've done the show floor. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 panels that I was vaguely interested in, so maybe I'll go over there for that, but otherwise I'm just gonna hang out here and chill. This is the green room, so this is where all the contestants are just going to be kind of chilling. We've been assigned spots, so my spot is right over here. You can see Felicity in my bag, and yeah, this is my home for the day. Tammy and Gray have a very early tech rehearsal today. Oh my gosh, you've got the music box and everything. Look at that. Did you make that?
Yeah.
What?
It's 3D printed with UV resin in the filigree spots, and then hand painted filigree in the back.
That is very cool.
It's been his baby.
Yeah, how long did that take to work on?
Like 5 days or so.
That's it?
Straight.
Yeah.
5 days straight.
Yeah, this was over the holiday break.
Wow, that's impressive.
It usually plays music too, but we disabled it so that we don't have to listen to it on stage.
Oh, so that you could just have like
yeah.
the track or whatever.
There it goes. It's a little slow. It's cool.
It's still really cool. Regardless, it's cool. All right, tech rehearsal is finished. I think it went pretty well. I had my little like paper fall out of my dress for the first run, but then the second run, everything went swimmingly. So hopefully it goes well this evening also. I now have a little bit of a break before my photography session. So I'm trying to figure out if I maybe want to grab a bite to eat or if I want to just chill. I also, I have little rubber bands on the points of my mitts, and one of the rubber bands snapped during the tech run. They're not really necessary, but I like having them there so that the points stay in place. So I think I'm going to go find Cosplay Repair and see if I can get a rubber band there. I also at some point want to respray my hair before the photography session. I probably should have brought the powder with me as well. I was thinking I might go back to the hotel before the actual competition, but I don't have time to go back before the photography session. And I probably could have done with a little bit more powder. Oh well, I guess it's not going to be powdered. I do, of course, already have really nice pictures of this outfit from Kyla too, girl with the blue hair. So those are from Emerald City Comic Con when I wore it there. But I'm not too worried. But my hair is nicer because I'm using a wig this time, and I'm incorporating my own hair over the top of the wig. And so I just need to spray my hair down and ideally powder it. But in any case, I am going to figure out what I'm doing for the next little bit, and then I'm going to go to my photography session. This is Cosplay Repair. There's sewing machines over in the corner. I think there's some other stuff. They were able to give me a rubber band to fix my mitts, and I sewed it on. This is Natalie, Fire of September, and I was instantly drawn to Edwardian Pikachu over here. So cute, such a cute idea. I found the giant Pikachu. I saw him on the first day but couldn't catch him. But now here he is in the atrium along with another Pokemon whose name I don't know, but it's a dragon and it's really cute. These are some big costumes. Lauren has brought us over to this staircase area where a lot of people like to come to take pictures. This is in between the con and the Hyatt Regency. So Steph's taking some pictures of Lauren, and then I'm gonna get some pictures taken, and then I think we're gonna go find some food. I'm backstage at the Anime LA Masquerade right now. In fact, I probably should whisper because it just got really quiet. But they are about to start off the entire thing. So there is a giant screen over here, that's what's going to be like projected on for everyone's backgrounds. And we are the first group, the first 6. So we're already back here while they're kind of prepping everything. And the 6 of us are all gonna perform, and then we get to go chill for the entire rest of the time, which I'm very looking forward to. I just wanted to get it out of the way and feel chill the rest of the time. So it's exciting though.
Please welcome the amazing Kieran Cosplay. Please welcome the fantastic Auburn. Yaya is a cosplayer, designer, and author.
Hey there, stranger. I'm Betty.
It is a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth that decorate what would be the belly and hips on a human figure.
Entry number 5 in the Journeyman division, Felicity Merriman from American Girl. Do you remember the nostalgia of getting the American Girl catalog in the mail? And poring over every single beautiful doll and accessory inside? Or maybe you had one of the dolls, or read the books, or saw the movies? Well, today, Lady Rebecca Fashion is here to bring the iconic American revolutionary character, Felicity Merriman, to life!
Hi, I'm Felicity Merriman. You may see me as just a doll or just another horse girl, but to a lot of girls, especially all you millennials out there, I may in fact be your first encounter with a feminist icon. So, how do you become a feminist in an oppressive patriarchal society? First step, be forced to be a lady. Enter Miss Manderley's deportment lessons.
Ladies, your parents have entrusted me with the important task of preparing you to take your places in society.
I guess that means it's time for dancing lessons. And of course,
Ladies' manners are judged by the way she serves tea.
Now observe, young ladies.
wait, we can't just sit around drinking tea when our rights are being stripped. This is a revolution.
Let's go. Would you have some tea, Miss Merriman? Thank you, Miss Cole. I shall take no tea. I suppose you're patriot now. I suppose I am.
But you know, this revolution seems to have left out the fairer sex.
You want a revolution? I want a revolution. You want these truths to be self-evident that we're created equal. And we're happy Thomas Jefferson. I'm gonna compel him to include women in the sequel.
Now let's go change the world.
I am done, and I am so relieved that I got that over quickly. I didn't really get to watch anyone's in that first group because we were behind the stage, so all I could see were the reverse of the projections. I have watched a couple of them now since coming downstairs rather, but yeah, I'm just kind of relieved that that is done. I can relax. I can take my shoes off. My hair, somehow, like part of my hair fell down. I think it might have been during the skit. Hopefully it wasn't that distracting, but I walked off stage and it was like, oh, a chunk of my hair fell down. Oh well. Also, my mouth got the driest that it has ever been, probably in its entire life. I literally couldn't move my mouth over my teeth by the end of it. I don't know what happened there, but I'm better now. And I'm just glad that it is done and I get to sit and chat with people and watch the rest of the performances because we do have a TV monitor back here. And then I guess just wait and see if anything happens, if anything comes of it. I don't expect anything. It'd be nice, especially because one of the prizes is a 3D printed dress form, which would be freaking awesome. But who knows? So we'll see what happens. This is the green room. That's the TV monitor. And we'll see who's on next.
We can worry about me later.
What if later is too late?
Try me, pretty boy. I've always wanted to taste dragon meat.
Hey, that was my dinner. Now that's just rude. How can this day get any worse unless...
Here! I'll show you.
Just keep your head in the game. Gotta get your head in the game. We gotta get it. Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked? But I am met, but you can bet before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you. I'm never gonna catch my breath. Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. Must be swimming across. And you're watching Full Metal Alchemist.
Slam dunk. I see it.
Once we know, then we'll stop, and we see that we're all in this together. Once we see into shapes that we turn and we take. You know what I recommend? I should have
One look at this jewelry box and the Empress will think we've brought the real Anastasia.
What are you circling me? What were you, a vulture in another life?
I'm sorry, Anya.
Anya.
It's just, you ever thought about the possibility?
That I could be royalty? It's like a memory from a dream.
Hello and welcome to Brookhaven's Real Estate. I'm Mary and I'll be your agent for today's tour. Welcome to Silent Hill, a small and isolated town way off in the official maps, but I can assure you it's a place to die for. One doesn't simply find Silent Hill, it finds you. Some may find the weather bizarre, but I can assure you it is a staple of Silent Hill and completely safe. With our updated living homes and apartments, you'll be living in the lap of luxury.
However, despite this lovely gift, the princess also unfortunately received a curse from an evil fairy.
Well, she seems to be entertained now.
Roping magic bulls and sewing dragons' teeth. Did I help him? Yes, indeed.
Well, you're very experienced guards, and you've probably seen it all, so I guess I'll just give up. You blinked! I swear I saw you blink. Oh man, you guys are really hard to surprise. Not everyone can do that, you know. It's like pretty cool. Hey, stop it!
It's imbalanced. Forget it. What can I do with the sigil of fire? No. My fire spell. It's too unstable.
Well, the masquerade is over and I got an excellence award. So it comes with a pass for next year and like an automatic jury entry, or you don't have to be juried entry into the competition next year. I don't know if I'm coming back next year, but I guess it gives me some motivation if I want to. But you know, it's far, so who knows? But yeah, exciting end to the day. And even more exciting, the Pacific Northwest like completely cleaned up. Everyone from the Pacific Northwest who was in the competition won an award, which is crazy and awesome. And I am so proud of Tammy and Gray, and they won the like delegate to go to home at. And that was super, super exciting to hear their number called. So yeah, that is end of ALA Day 3. I will see you for a very shortened Day 4 tomorrow morning. Time for Anime Los Angeles Day 4. It is Sunday morning. I am just waiting right now for Curly and Terry, and then we are going to go walk over to the Anime Los Angeles main convention center building so that we can do feedback, so that I can get feedback so that she can give feedback to everyone about the judging yesterday. Obviously, I am dressed as Kirsten today. I will show you the full look later. This is one of my favorite cosplays to wear because she is so comfy and just so easy to wear. So I kind of zhuzhed up the wig this morning, rebraided her, and I've got my Kirsten doll here as well, who's being like nestled in my shoulder at the moment. But yeah, I'm just waiting for Curly and Terry, and then we will walk over. I don't know what all I'm going to do today besides that feedback panel, and then I think that Yaya Han is doing a panel right after that about like kind of, you know, what you can do business-wise as a cosplayer. So that sounds kind of interesting. And then after that, to be honest, I'm probably going to drive back up to my parents' house in the Bay Area. So I'll show you what I can, but it's going to be a very short day here at Anime Los Angeles today. So we have just finished the feedback panel portion where basically they asked us for feedback on what could be improved for next year's competition, which is really great that they do that. I mean, it's already such a well-run competition, but now in the back, Katrina, who has organized this whole thing, is taking more feedback because they ran out of time to do it on stage. And then over on this side, we've got Kirli and Yaya giving feedback on the actual craftsmanship and performance, and then Hoku Props, Chad and Sammy over here doing the same. I've already gotten the feedback from Chad and Sammy. Kirli's given me some on her own, so I'm debating about getting in this line for Yaya, but I think if there's time I might go ahead and do it. So I have to share something really funny that happened while I was waiting for the elevator this morning before coming over here. There was a whole big group coming up, and I was waiting for the elevator dressed like this, obviously, with Kirsten. And this group came up and asked me, they complimented my costume for Kirsten, and they asked me, did you see the girl last night in the Masquerade? And I was like, that was me. And I thought that was really funny. So I come over here to see Sam and ask if Sam needs a spoon. And what does Sam pull out? A spoon. We both have spoons. Wait, yours should go in front. Yours is tiny.
There we go. Yeah, it's nice. Yours is a nice background.
Yeah. It's like a show the spoon. Focus on the spoon.
Yes, look on the spoon. I don't need to use the hand. I don't have to do the makeup influencer with the hand.
Yeah, exactly. You have a spoon hand.
Glorious. We are prepared with the extra spoons.
We are. Yeah. Now we can go eat ice cream.
To work for. So that is costumes, any new costumes you make, any regular content that you have to shoot and edit and post. Brand deals, they're active income because they always require you to make new content, new costumes, new whatever. Evergreen content is blog posts, it's like YouTube videos, it's website articles, things that they can search even 10 years down the road. But yes, so a little video. You click on it and it just goes to Yaya's links. So it has all my other stuff in it, anything that I want people to know, but it's on my website. So then they can go directly to my website and see the rest of everything I have on there. So I poached them. Like, why should I give, this view to link in bio or Linktree or whatever, those other ones, or Beacon, whatever, when I can just get them to come to my own website. Stop posting on social media. No, you should use it as a marketing tool to drive audiences and funnel them to your website and have the goal of make them turn into fans. So that way they get to know you, they're excited, you can post all your progress, there's like, oh my God, I really love what this person does, I'm gonna support them.
I just found this amazing cosplay of a Joann's employee. Josie looks fabulous. Josie filmed on Instagram, I assume. Love it. Very creative. Well, it is time to say goodbye to Anime Los Angeles and sadly, Kirli and Terry.
Yeah.
We're heading back to the hotel now from a nice little morning at the con, and I'm gonna get out of Kirsten and I'm gonna drive back to my parents' house. But this morning was really nice, and honestly, each day of the con has gotten better, so that has been good. Thursday was stressful, but everything's been better since then. So overall, I have had a nice time. Will I come again? I don't know. I won't come solo, but I would come if all of the crew that came this year came, especially potentially to do the Masquerade again. So we shall see, but I guess all I can say is goodbye for now, but non-Kirsten Rebecca will be back in a second with an outro. So as as you can tell, I am now home. It's been a week since Anime LA, and I'm still kind of feeling the same way. I don't know if I will go back again next year. I mean, I do have a free ticket and I have a free entry into the Masquerade. It's very much going to depend on what people like Tammy and Steph and Lauren and like all of the friends that I both already had and then have also made at Anime LA, if they are going or not, because I think a big part of Thursday was that I felt very out of my element and rather lonely because a lot of those people were not there yet. And I mean, frankly, an anime convention is not for me. Like, I don't know anime. So as the weekend went on, there were more people doing cosplays of non-anime characters. Again, I had more friends there, so like that was good. And to me, a lot of the advantage or a lot of the good things about going to a con is the friendship. And because I've been going to Emerald City now for long enough, I have that there, but I don't have that in other places. And I think that may have even been one of the reasons, among many other reasons, that I didn't have a good time when I was briefly at Rose City a few years ago. I am trying Rose City again this year too, so we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, so I might go. I guess I have to decide by like September, so I have a long way to decide. And I do have an idea for something that would be a really, really cool masquerade. I don't even know if it is feasible. And I'm not going to say anything more because I have to figure out if it's feasible and if I'm actually going to do it before I share anything about it. But I do have an idea in the back of my head for something. And overall, I am very proud of myself for the skit that I put together this year. Having had almost no exposure to skits, period, I literally watched last year's Anime LA on YouTube, the Masquerade there on YouTube, and that was it. And from that, and knowing that I was doing Felicity, I put together the skit in that way. And I'm really proud of how that went, especially considering it was my first time doing it. So yeah, I mean, those are basically my thoughts on Anime Los Angeles. I was really glad that Kirli was there, even though she was really busy with a lot of her judging. And she obviously did not have any involvement in like the Excellence Award that I got, because that was a Judge's Choice Award from a different judge. And I actually got to talk with the judges quite a bit afterwards, and it was nice getting to know them a lot more, especially from Hoku Props. But yeah, I feel like it was a really good learning experience overall, and I may or may not do it again. Inconclusive. But overall, I did have a good time at Anime LA. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this from me, to be honest, not very many like this until we get to other events, but more videos in general from me, please go ahead and click subscribe and little bell icon to be notified every time I post a new video. I do post videos here on YouTube at least once a week, usually with sewing vlogs out on Tuesdays, and we'll be back to those soon, and sometimes with additional costuming or sewing related content out on Saturdays, but I post every day over on my Instagram, so please go follow me on Instagram. That's at Lady Rebecca Fashions. And if you'd like to help support all of the work that I do on this channel, I do have a link to my Patreon and my Ko-fi down in the description below, or you can send me a super thanks or join my YouTube channel memberships right here on YouTube below the video. I'd also like to give a special shout out to my Edwardian level patrons, Jean and Kim. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Happy sewing!